Hello everybody at Enchanted Emerald. This is Melissa. Just thought I would hop on here really quick and do a reading for today, Thursday, June 10th, 2021. And as I'm giving people just a couple of minutes in case they get the notification to hop on, I will have a couple announcements here for us. So first and foremost, if you're catching this on the live, of course, if you can do me a favor, drop a heart, say hi, send a wave, send an SOS if this energy is hitting you the wrong way. And if you just catch it on the replay, if you could just let me know in the replay that you're watching it on the replay. I love to see those that watch the videos, and I love to hear from you guys, and I'm so grateful, of course, to hear from the ones that do hit me up and let me know, hey, look, you're inspiring me. This is why I do it. I appreciate so much hearing from you guys, and as always, I will continue to do this for that reason, because it's not about me, it is about you guys and helping you guys get through some of this rough stuff that we're going through. So as we round out this Mercury retrograde, we have the eclipse today, and so I just wanted to make sure that the reading today, we were on point discussing that. How can we harness this energy, because I think that it gets a little bit of a bad rap. There is some really good energy that accompanies this, and so we want to be able to harness that and make sure that we're manifesting and doing really good things with that energy as we jump into that. So a reminder as well for those that have purchased readings and healings this month, you will be entered to win a spiritual care kit full of products made by yours truly. So those that have purchased readings and healings so far this month, they're already entered into the drawing for the spiritual care kit. Hi Sabrina, thanks for hopping on. So that's a really awesome thing. And as always, as those continue to roll in, the readings and healings that are purchased will be entered into that drawing for that spiritual care kit the rest of this month. That will include Tarot Tuesday. So for those that purchase Tarot Tuesday questions for $10, I'm going to do the Tarot Tuesdays for the rest of June. If you have a question, you can get that for $10 and definitely get entered in to win that spiritual care kit, which is a really awesome deal actually. So there's lots of amazing things that go in there, and as always, I try to add things in that Spirit says that you need. So I'm going to be definitely more present starting next week. Have a little bit more of an online presence here, being live more often, doing more readings often. So not just the dailies, but just hopping on to be able to provide readings to those that need it. So you know, and I understand that not everybody can afford a reading all the time, and so I will be offering those readings periodically as we move forward. So definitely more of an online presence. So if you have friends that you think that would benefit from that or be interested in that, please invite them to like the page. Please don't hesitate to share my videos out. And I would so appreciate that. So what have I been up to? For me, this whole eclipse thing today, I definitely feel the energy of it. I do feel like really big things are coming for us. I feel positive energy accompanying this, at least for me. I know that isn't the case for everybody, depending on, you know, where the placements are for you, astrologically speaking. So for me, I'm feeling good with it. I do feel a push, you know, definitely from Spirit for going bigger and taking this huge leap of faith. And so this is something that I feel called to do, and this is something that I've been doing, but now they're asking for more. And so I'm seeing the signs to just go with the flow, connect with the water. So I've been doing the yoga and the baths and, you know, really connecting with that. I went for a walk last night down by the river, and so those are some things that I've just kind of been up to lately. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead, hi Brandon, and jump into the reading. So we have here from the traditional Rider-Waite deck, hi CG, thanks for hopping on. we have the Hierophant with the Page of Pentacles. And so the energy that comes in with these two cards together, I'm really feeling like our traditions, our values, our worth, everything is being called into question at this time, okay? And this is really bringing in a question of like, hey, what is it that you think is being asked of you, okay? And there is a choice that needs to be made. The Two of Swords was definitely prominent there at the bottom of the deck, okay? So you might be being asked to make a choice, okay? I do feel like this is, you know, coming in with this energy of being very driven, very focused, and I feel so much like being so focused even that you are, you know, it's keeping something out of reach even. What I'm being shown is it's like somebody's on a horse, they're riding the horse is running like at full speed, and right alongside that horse there's something else running with it, and it's like this person over here it is like, hey, like, are we gonna keep running? I don't want to keep running. Like, why do we keep running? And then so like if you would just take a minute and let the horse stop, right? Because this horse is very symbolic of like freedom and, you know, finding that like free spirit within yourself. I feel like once the horse stops, I feel it's like chained up to this tree, maybe drinking a little bit of water. You can lead the horse to water. You can't make the horse drink though. And I think this is the message here with that, is it's like, I see a fairy. What was running along is kind of like your spirit, your higher self, your intuition, right? And so it's like you finally stop, and this fairy is kind of elusive, hiding behind plants and trees. And like, should I approach them? Or, you know, maybe not. And so that's kind of like they want to get close to you. They want to touch your face. They want to see if you're real. They want to see if you're going to listen, or they want to send you those signs. And you have to be open to listening to that. And so that's really what I'm feeling with that. You know, it's about being mindful enough to slow down and to listen and to connect with that fairy or that higher self or spirit, right? And that's really what I'm feeling with that, because it's kind of like begging you to stop and listen. And it's this abstract, this ideal that is just beyond your reach, because you just keep running because you feel like you have to, right? And I'm getting chills, you know, I really feel like this is definitely on point for the message out there. So it's about adopting this ideal, this something that's abstract, because in order to achieve your goal, you're going to have to adopt this ideal, okay? Adopt this belief system, or, you know, something to that effect. And it could be something within your subconscious has to be overcome to do that. So I feel like somebody's been being like this charmer, or very, very charming. Like, I feel like somebody's being on their best behavior, because they feel like if they're on their best behavior, then that's what's going to be the rewarding thing. They're going to be rewarded for it somehow. But it's not necessarily something that you're going to be rewarded for, right? Because you don't have to earn anything. You're worthy in your own right. You're worthy in your birthright, right? So it comes to you naturally. You have to be in a state of allowing, in a state of acceptance. And so I feel like you're trying to get someone or spirit to see your worth, and it's nothing that you have to prove. So you're trying to be on your best behavior, but it's about adopting a lifestyle knowing your worth, right? So you might have been trying to prove to other people that, you know, you're worthy all this time. You need to just focus on the fact that you need to see that you're worthy, and you need to adopt a lifestyle that proves that you're worthy. And so being in that state of allowance. And so how are you going to support that in your lifestyle? Are you going to change your visions to you know, your goals and your dreams, when I talk about visions, to adopt that, or, you know, adapt to that. And so it's about maybe even changing an environment, or dropping a job, or dropping a relationship. Hi Megan, thanks for hopping on. So it's about maybe changing up your routine a little bit. Maybe you're spending time with someone who constantly has, you know, a mindset that's opposite of yours, when you're trying to focus constantly on proving, you know, that the law of attraction works, and you want to be in that state of allowance all the time, and then you have somebody who's in your energy all the time who is not really believing in those things, and so it kind of drags your energy down a little bit, or maybe they're a little bit degrading. And so you have to just stand in your truth, and you have to just know that you are worthy, and you don't have to prove that to anybody. And so you know, understanding that it's this connection within yourself and your own inner knowing that you are a beautiful child of God, and within those things you are able to build a beautiful empire for yourself, okay? And so with that, it's harnessing this energy that is currently available to all of us. And so how are you going to do that? So it might be about making a choice to make a change. It might be about changing a belief system. It might be about changing your thought patterns, recognizing when you are in those moments of like, hey, I don't think I can do this, or hey, I'm not sure if this is something that I should be doing. I'm a little worried, right? Standing back, getting it together, recentering, refocusing, and understanding that you can do this, and you can create a beautiful life for yourself. You just have to believe that you can. And so what are those thoughts that are plaguing you that you need to change, and how can you change them? You write your affirmations out. You say your affirmations. When you're finding yourself caught up in that thought pattern, when you find yourself feeling stuck or feeling down, don't sit in it, right? Say that's not true, and you allow yourself to change that. Start saying your affirmations. Get yourself out of that energy, whether you go for a walk and get distracted, right? Reconnect, because that's how we raise our vibe, and we can reconnect with our higher self. Allow that fairy to come to you, right from the beginning of the message there. Allow that fairy to come to you. And so as you sit in peace and quiet, whether you're sitting by the river or the water, whatever feels like you are connecting to your peace and your serenity, however that looks like for you. If it's yoga, it's yoga. If it's sitting by the river, it's sitting by the river. If it's sitting at the base of a tree, right, to feel stable and grounded and safe. Allow yourself to say those affirmations. I am safe. I am worthy, and I'm full of love. And that's all we have to be, right? We have to be in our own peace, so that we radiate that, because that's what allows us to be in that state of allowance, to allow these beautiful things to come in for us. So really, really great read here for us for Thursday. I do so hope that this resonates for you, and if it does, please do let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for stopping by to join me today for this reading. I will be back as always with another read for you guys again soon, and if you're interested in your own personal reading or a healing session, please don't hesitate to contact me in the messenger or at enchantedemeraldny@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Take care.